the gender, we have male and female, and we have a perspective that males are underachiever and females are higher achievers. So we have a different perspective on it. Number one perspective that we will add over here is a crispy. We have a sociologist, crispy 2003. Now he have some perspective. Number one argument he told us that females have the range of different gender identity. Sorry, there are the range of different gender identity. There are range of different gender identities. Let me explain one by one that how there is a range of different gender identities. The first perspective, and these gender identities are available to the girls. Okay, and this phenomena is available for the girls. Like, what does it mean? How we are saying that there is a different gender identities? If we talk about the female in the past, they were encouraged to do some domestic work. Like kitchen and all the stuff, but now the things have been changed. Okay, now you can say in the past girls were doing, let's say, part-time jobs, but now here their identities have been changed. Now girls are more willing to do a full-time job. What you can say for this heading, you can say career progression. Now girls are more interested to further grow in their careers or to grow their careers. So what we can say, career progressions. So that's why they are willing for a full-time jobs, number one. So that's why their identities have been changed. In the past the things were different, and now today the things are different. So this is how the range of different identities offering different opportunities to the girls. That's a one point. Now what happened when girls are more interested to expand their career? They have some helping hand. And what sort of helping hand? They are getting more opportunities from organizations. As we all know that introduction of the service sectors is providing a lot of opportunities, a lot of job opportunities to the girls as compared to the boys. So boys is not getting as much opportunities in the service sectors as girls are getting. So workplace opportunity change the whole structure of the socialization. What does it mean? Because as we talk about that in the initial stages, both girls and boys were treated differently at the home. Girls were encouraged to do some domestic work like kitchens and all the stuff, where boys were encouraged to do something outside the home. But now when girls are getting the opportunities from the organization, now at parenting level, or you can say the parenting have also been changed. Now they are preparing the girls there to do a better work at the workplace. Okay, so you can say socialization at home has also been changed. Has also been changed. And why this socialization have been changed? Due to a lot of opportunities from the organization. When the girls are getting more opportunities, that's why they become more career oriented. And once they become more career oriented, that's why they wanted to perform well in the education system, because they know that once they perform well in the education system, ultimately they will be on the right track in their career. So that's why they are more focused in their education as compared to boys, and that is the one reason they are highly achievers. That's why they are this the one, the second and the third argument we have over there. First, the girls are more career oriented. The second, firms are getting more opportunities to the girls. The third, because firms are giving more opportunities to the girls, that's why the whole socialization process have been changed. And because the girls are more career oriented, that's why they uh, you can say they are doing well in the education system. That's why they are highly achievers. We said this comes into the different gender identity. To sociologist number 2, and we have a second sociologist is Forensic and Skelton. Forensic and Skelton. Forensic and Skelton explain female achievement are frequently discussed in terms of male underachievement. Now that is something that I was telling you. Female achievement describe in the context of male underachievement. Male underachievement. What does it mean? That's mean female are highly achiever because male are underachievers. So they are giving some different arguments that the whole system basically favors the girls. In what sense? Let's discuss one by one that what sort of arguments we are getting from this perspective. The number one argument on the basis of their statement is there is a natural differences. Natural differences such as brain functioning between boys and girls explain differences in the achievement. Brain function, let's say, this is the first reason between girls and boys explained different in achievement. Explained different in education achievement. Let's say what we can say, the girls are good in the theoretical process and boys are good in practical process. Theoretical mean they are good in the education and they are good in the workplace. So from that perspective they give this one argument that there is a natural difference between girls and boys. That's why you can say there is a difference between their education attainments. That is the one argument. Second argument we have feminization of the school. Second argument we have we have is the feminization of the school. Now, what is feminization of the school? Feminization of the school, bache, mean that in the initial stages of education, you will see that there are a lot of female teachers. Okay, you hardly seen a male teacher in the initial education career of any student. So girls have a lot of inspiration from the female teachers. They how female teachers treat them, maybe it's give benefits to the girls, not the boys. This is known as feminization of the school. That initial process of the school basically favoring the girls. So that's a second advantage. That feminization school give advantage to the girls. Advantage to the girls, number one. Why? Because there are lack of male role model, lack of male role model for the boys, you can say, and it's a family friendly female teaching practices. You can say female friendly teaching practices, because there are a lot of female teachers that maybe suits their teaching practices maybe suits the girls more as compared to the boys. You can say the assessment criteria. Okay, that this can add assessment criteria. Assessment criteria could be coursework rather than final exam, coursework rather than final exam. Okay, that reflect a positive discrimination in the favor of the girls. So this indicate positive discrimination in favor of girls. Argument we have is a gender construction and interpretation. Gender construction and interpretation. Now it produces a different behavior that impact on achievement. It produces different behaviors that impact achievements. For example, what sort of construction or what sort of interpretation? Let's say teacher expectations, assuming that girls will be better behaved. Okay, teacher expectations. What will be teachers' expectations? Girls will be better behaved, and girls are increasing, or obviously it's interpretation as well. Girls are increasing seen as likely to achieve more than boys. Interpretation. Girls achieving more than boys. Just remember the previously idea of the self-fulfilling prophecies, that what you expect from your students, that particular expectation and that particular behavior transmit into the student, and ultimately they behave like that. So once teacher have expectation that girls will behave better, and they interpret it in a way that girls will perform well in the education system, so ultimately girls perform well and boys will not perform well. So this is how you can say the fulfilling of prophecies, that basically the expectation or the interpretation of the teachers transmit in the students.